Hello friends, my name is Gajanan Kale and I am from Maharashtra, India. Well, as you all know, I am striving to learn English, and in this video I am going to tell you about uh, uses of to be. So most of the time when you read newspaper or any books, so you see many sentences with using to be forms. So how can we use to be in our own sentences, and how can we make sentences by using to be in the sentences? So to be is a very easy thing to understand, and once you learn how to use to be, so try to use whenever you want to say something to anyone. So it is a very easy thing, but before talking about to be, I want to share means one thing, that is, just suppose, means if you want to do certain thing in next time, so you have two options to say that thing. Just suppose you have to write a letter, so and it is means you have to write it some time later. So how will you say I am? Here we have to take subject. Just suppose I have to do something, so I will say I am to write a letter. So we have to take here to plus first form, that is infinitive. So we are using infinitive when we talk about something that is we will going to do, but not right now, after some time. Just suppose I will write in the evening, just suppose in the morning if I am shooting this video, so I will say in evening I am to write a letter. So this is a thing you should know, and if the writing letter is a compulsory for me, so I can say like this, I have to write a letter. So there are two things you have to keep in your mind, that is, when you talk about something that is you have to do but not necessary, and when it comes to necessary means that thing must be done. So you should know that time we have to use have or has plus two and second first form of verb. So just suppose we will take 3 to 4 examples to understand it clearly. Just suppose we take a subject as you are just suppose you are to write a letter. This is the example, because we will take example this, you are to write a letter, and it is not necessary to write a letter, but you are not certain about to write a letter. But when we say you have to write a letter, so it comes necessity in this sentence. So it means the letter is going to be written by you. That is thing you have to understand. When we say something with have plus to plus first form of verb, that is infinitive, so that time the thing becomes necessary to do or certain to do in the plan of that particular day or particular way. So this thing you should keep in your mind, and I was talking about to be. So most of the time to be is used for simple sentences, and most of the time it used for passive sentences as well. Just suppose we will take the letter example, the letter is to be written. So we are converting that simple sentences, the simple sentence in the passive, the letter is to be written. So here letter is not going to do any action. Letter is playing role of subject. You have to understand, most of the time you are very confused in the action verbs and passive sentences. See, in passive sentences there is one thing particularly. When we talk about passive sentences, that time the subject is not going to perform any task. The task is being performed on that subject. This one thing you should first know. Once you know the difference between active sentences and passive sentences, so when you heard any passive sentences, so you will not get confused. So the letter is to be sent, or the letter is to be written. Just suppose we will take the next example. The thief is to be arrested. We all know who arrest the who arrest the thief. You could say you are to be taught. You are to be taught by you are to be taught English by me. You are to be taught English by me. So why we are saying this example? There are many examples you can make with using to be form. Just remember one thing. There is a difference between active sentences and passive sentences. Once you know this difference, so making sentences with using to be is very easy for you. And before ending this video, I want to share one thing with you, that is, see, yesterday I was reading something and I come to know about this thing. See, the thing is this: if you want to means there was the example given in that paragraph that I want to share with you. If ladder is not leaning against the right wall, if the ladder is not leaning against the right wall, every step we take gets us wrong place faster. So this was the line in that paragraph, and it is a very simple meaning, because see, most of the time the whatever we want to do in our life, we are not sure what we have to do. So in this line the writer wanted to say this: if you want to climb any wall or you want to go somewhere, and if you are not going on right path, so and if you just moving in wrong direction, so definitely you will reach on wrong place faster, because you are doing things in a different way. Because if you want to the simple way to say this: if you want to go to right side and if you are moving to left, so definitely you will walking on wrong path. So you have to certain that you have to do one certain thing, that is, you have to choose your path and your decision of doing something in life. So once you know, so take a decision what you have to do in life. And there is also one good line which I want to share with you, is this: see, setting goals are very important for our life, because when we have goals, so we will work on that. Otherwise we will waste our time, and once the time is gone, it will never come back. Setting goals is helpful for us. And the line is this, like: goals are fuels of furnace. Goals are fuels in the furnace of achievements. So this was the thing I want to share with you. Means goals are fuels in the furnace of achievement. So whatever you want to achieve in life, so setting goals for that achievement is necessary, and it helps us to move in the right direction and make discipline for to achieve that particular goal, because discipline and determination is very important for doing certain things that are important in our lives. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you have understood the difference between passive and active, and you have little know about to be used. So once again, thank you for watching this video. I will see you in next. Till then, bye, take care.